on in here. I know y'all missed us last night. We went to Georgia yesterday, y'all. That's why I came on live earlier, just in case we didn't get to come on live last night. Y'all, I'm so tired and we got to go back to work tomorrow. We took off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today, and we have really enjoyed our birthdays. Even though my birthday ain't until next week, we just decided to go on and celebrate mine because we wasn't gonna take off work. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm taking off in December to go home. So we didn't want to take off too many days. Let me do my introduction. It's your girl Shirley, Miss Gerry. On this channel, we talk about everything from politics to everyday life to how it relates to our journey with God. This is a PG channel. This channel is for adults 30 years old and older. If you're 18 years old to 30 and you got a mature mind, you're welcome in. We do not allow trolling on this channel because we be talking about everyday life and how things go on in our marriages and in our relationships and in our situationships. We don't have time to deal with trolls on this channel, but we're not here for a long time. We're only here for a short time.
That's right.
So the time that we be on live, we be trying to cover what we need to cover and get done what we need to get done. And we just ain't got time to be dealing with no trolls. We really don't. Babe, how things been going for you?
Everything's been going great with me, especially the trip yesterday, and just got to get back on the grind for a minute.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything's been going great.
And it's amazing, babe, how in a day, look, how you miss a day, people get redirected. So you really can't even miss a day when you trying to build up, when you trying to build something and you trying to build your YouTube channel, you can't even miss a day.
Right.
But Gerry was supposed to come on, y'all, and teach his class on how to buy, sell, and trade stock. We know he ain't been on in a couple of weeks. Hey, David, hey. How you doing today? Who else we got?
Dave Clark. Hello, my friend. What's up?
Hello, how you doing?
What's up, huh?
Hey, but what's up? Your stepdad. Okay. All right, your stepdad. How y'all doing?
I'm really sore.
Are you?
Yeah.
Take it easy, Dad. Hey.
Gunnar Clark.
What's up? Hello. How are you?
HAWT. What that means? HAWT. Your stepdad.
It's 7 people in the live, please.
What's up, little mama?
Hey, what's up?
Good yourself. All right, Gunnar.
But and y'all can drop y'all states that y'all coming in as y'all come in, so we can give y'all states a shout out if you like. My shoulder's really hurting bad after the surgery the other day. I know it is, honey, but you just gotta take it easy because that was a serious surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dinner time. Are you done with dinner or are you having dinner?
Right.
It's too late to be having dinner. Talking about this dinner time, it's after 8 o'clock. You a little late, ain't you? Oh, you asking me would I have dinner sometime? My husband on the other side of me.
Yeah.
He the only one I go to dinner with. Okay, whatever that means. We ain't got time for that. We don't allow trolls on this channel, your stepdad. Hey, James.
Oh, he said he asking me. You asking me about dinner? Nah, she's an excellent cook, so.
Yeah. No.
Francisco Cano. What's
up,
Francisco? Drop where you from, what city you from, or state you from.
Yo, what's up, James?
Joshua Jones, eat your vegetables.
We do. Hey, Josh. We do eat our vegetables. Hey.
Share some wisdom.
We are. Don't worry. We always do, baby. That's what we do on this channel. That's why we don't have time for nothing unless we're going to talk about our birthday and
Francisco Cano. Okay.
All right. Okay.
What's up, Francisco?
I need y'all to hit the like button as y'all hit the thumbs up button as y'all come in.
Mm-hmm.
We said your name. How many times you want us to say it?
I know.
We can't keep saying your name, babe.
Yeah.
We said your name how many times?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be good enough?
Yeah.
Right. We ain't got time to keep just shouting you out, babe. We got people all over the world we need to shout out.
Yep. People from Sudan, people from Great Britain and stuff like that be coming on.
Africa, Poland. How long y'all? 5 years. 5 years, baby. 5 years and counting. And it's been a blessing.
I didn't hear it. Well, anyways, Kano, you about to get blocked in a second now because we done said your name a few times. But let's get on the subject.
How was your birthday yesterday? Y'all, we celebrated my husband's birthday from Tuesday to today.
Right.
Are y'all we very religious? Yes, we are, but we ain't so heavily bound till we ain't no earthly good. Please say it one more time. I didn't hear it. Francisco. Shout out to Francisco, y'all. Yeah. Sorry, I have to get off my phone. Okay, Ghana, you have a good night. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you go out, okay?
And subscribe.
Hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Quentin, happy belated birthday. Happy belated, bro. Thank you.
Thanks, Quentin.
With many more. Thank you, Quentin. Wait, this is really a family and friends live. Yes, it is. We don't appreciate anyone who come in and disrespect my family and friends. This is a true Christian. Yes, it is, baby.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Gunnar, for subscribing. Appreciate you.
You have a good night here.
Yeah. But we
bye, baby.
Yeah. But we had a good time, good week. And just bonding, and especially that drive yesterday, a country drive. I call it a country drive. So yeah,
we had a good time yesterday, y'all, in Georgia.
Right.
We really did. I want to make sure that my husband had the best memorable birthday he could have.
Mm-hmm.
I really did. What he said?
Who are you?
I
guess he asked who stepdad is.
Okay.
No.
But the thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, y'all. We got to get to what's been going on in this world now, and we got to talk about it. We got the politic on it, okay? Yeah. We give the first 10 minutes to our family and anything y'all want to discuss. So y'all got 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. So whatever y'all want to discuss, we can discuss it. Yeah, but on this channel, we don't allow children on this channel. This is a PG channel. It's for adults only, because we talk about everything that has to do with adults and how it relates to God and our everyday life. We talk about real life relationships. We talk about everything. Are you two Muslim? No, we're not. No, we're not Muslim.
Nope.
If I was Muslim, don't you think my head and stuff would be covered?
That's right.
Whether we and I ain't putting that hot shit on. What are y'all? We who we are. We followers of God. That's who we are. That we don't claim nothing. We followers of God. We believe in positive stuff and energy on this channel. We believe in speaking in the people's lives.
Yeah.
Well, one could say that. Yep. David Clark, I have to go to physical therapy. Well, I know you glad. I know you glad, David, because that physical therapy really helps, don't it? It really does. You're going to be okay, but that's a long recovery.
Yeah.
It sure is. It ain't going to happen overnight, babe. And let me tell you what you do. Find a freezer. I know you're going to think this crazy. Just pray, David. Yeah. That's right. Your stepdad say, just pray. You right. Yeah. But you know what? Stepdad? I'm going to be honest with you. We could pray, but we have to be proactive with it. Right. You see what I'm saying? You just can't to Allah. That's right, or whoever your spiritual father is, and however whoever you call him. That's what you always pray in and out of season, because He will provide. Right. But sometimes, but you got to be proactive in it too.
Yeah.
It just don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? That's a long recovery. That's gonna take time, baby. Sure is.
Zeus, Buddha, Ron Jeremy. All right, your stepdad. You like right on the man. You right on the cusp of getting out of here. Ron Jeremy. Okay.
Now, what is Ron Jeremy? We ain't never heard of that.
He's I think a former porn star or something like that.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Okay. Your stepdad you gonna have to stop playing, or we gonna have to block you, because we don't play games like that over here. I can't hold
my grandchild. I want to so bad, but it kills me because I can't.
You gonna be able to hold them in time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just gotta take your time, baby. You gotta take your time, because that is a long recovery. Right. God knows it is. That's something that just ain't gonna step up overnight.
Now, you saying something about the refrigerator, baby, or a freezer or something like that?
Oh, what I was telling David is, what you gonna have to do, and
block him, baby.
I am. That's it for you. I'm sorry, baby. We tried. Ain't nobody got time for that. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See you later. Because everybody got time for that. I don't play games like that over here. Right. People talking about pain, and you want to sit up here and you want to keep playing with them. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right. David, you just gonna have to take your time, and you gonna have to and I hear Francisco. Yeah. Because ain't nobody got time for them. Don't come on this channel playing, and don't come on this channel, because people got real pain. Right. That ain't nothing to play with. That man had surgery on his rotator cuff. You know what I'm saying? That keep his arm together and keep his arm going, and he want to sit up here and play game. Get the hell off this channel. We don't have time for that type of shit over here.
People with rotator cuffs have like a cast, like a sling on their arm, so they really can't pick nothing up or something like that.
Right. So, you in a cast, David, or you in a sling? He probably in a cast. What you think, babe?
I'm thinking he in a what? Wow. A cast is when it's broken, but I don't know. I think he probably just in a sling, and he said he got a lot of pain. So. Hell yeah, he in pain because he can't move his arm. But you know what you need to do? I'm gonna tell you an old Southern remedy, because if you don't, you gonna have arthritis in that rotator cuff. You gonna have to go. You gonna have to go somewhere that's cold, and you gonna have to stick your shoulder up on that cold, so it can get used to it. Because if not, whenever the cold weather comes, you gonna catch hell out that arm, out that shoulder. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, because it's gonna set up arthritis if you don't. And see, that's what I said. She teaches me stuff every day.
Like, that's just old Southern stuff. You know what I'm saying? That my mama and them used to tell us to do. Like when I fell out the tree and broke my leg, because I wasn't supposed to have my ass up in the tree in the first place. Right. Yep. See, because if not, that you gonna have to exercise with that, David. You gonna be okay. You gonna be okay, baby. Just pray. Just pray and talk to God, and you gonna be okay. Everything gonna work out. Oh, yeah. Just take your time and heal. I know the holidays coming up, and you know what I'm saying? And things need to be done, but you can't worry about that. You cannot worry about that. You got to get well, because if not, you ain't gonna be no good to nobody. Right. You understand? Because this just for a short time. So you just got to take your time and let go and let God, and accept where God got you at. Yep. You on this journey for a reason. So in this time, just pray and ask God, Lord, Why did this happen?
Yeah.
What is it that you want me to do that I have not been doing? What you want me to hear from you that I haven't heard? You see what I'm saying? I'm here, Lord. Whatever it is you want me to do, please let me know and I will do it. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because when God sits you down, he sits you down for a reason, baby, that surpass all understanding. I'm trying to tell you. Because he done set both of us down on many occasions. He done split us up. When me and Gerry get too carried away and life get to be too much, you know what I'm saying? Just what recently happened last Sunday. You know what I'm saying? My husband spent the night at his job to try to get his mind right. He said he couldn't do it around me. You know, I mean, that's just the way it is. God provides, y'all, if y'all allow him to. He provides. Just like last night, and just like I was just telling my husband, I said, honey, babe, you got to do your class. Even if you do it tomorrow night, you got to do your class because our first obligation is to our YouTube family. You know what I'm saying? This has to be done. He done missed 2 Sundays in a row. So tomorrow night, instead of me coming on with my commentary, my husband gonna do his class on how to buy, sell, and trade stock. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse. Period. But when God puts you on a journey, you have to journey. No matter what, you got to make time. Just like you make time for everything else in life, you got to make time for and prioritize yourself. He wanted to do it last night, and we had decided to eat at Chili's, but it was just getting too late, y'all. So we grabbed some checkers and we got back on the road. We didn't even stay and to have dinner because we spent so much time in Savannah. By the time we got to Savannah, Georgia, it was running late. By the time we found out where the malls were, y'all, it was really late. And I told Gerry, I said, babe, I don't think you're going to be able to go on. So we were going to stay at Chili's and let him do his commentary. But I'm like, no, that ain't the order because people are not going to be able to hear. You see, so yeah. But getting back to the news now, y'all. Now we got to get to the commentary. Okay. Remember, I told y'all that we were going to talk about the Trump 2025 proposal and what it means to us and how things are going to happen. Okay. I gave y'all an example of, okay, I found out this, the Project 2025 proposal, what it is, it's a wish list for the Trump presidency. That's what the whole proposal is. It's a wish list that Trump supposedly put together, but that was a lie too, because the man that created the wish list, his name is Russell Vought. Russell Vought is the one that organized the plan. Who is Russell Vought? Russell Vought is a right-wing liberal. I mean, y'all, in other words, he's a low-down ass human being that believes in trampling and stomping on people's rights in their lives. He's a rich man or rich, accomplished motherfucker that don't give a fuck about us. And when I say us, I mean the minorities, the poor. You know, we're poor to them because they the richest of the rich, and we're poor to them. As sad as it may seem, y'all, it is what it is. So every that's on Trump team, on this team that he's building, they're right-wing liberals. They're the richest of the richest coming together to try to overthrow allegedly the government and try to bring dictatorship to the United States. Allegedly.
Right.
Now we're gonna go over what all Russell Vaught trying to get Trump to do. But see, here's the thing, y'all. What people fail to realize, and what I need the American people to really understand, is that no matter what, it has to pass in both houses, the House and the Senate. The Republicans got the House. They don't have the Senate. So when he proposed any of this shit right here, it ain't going no further than the Senate. Period. So what he proposed and what really gonna be done is a tale of two different coins. Wow. You understand that? I don't understand why people are so hard up for what. Okay, anybody could propose a plan, y'all. You understand? Anybody can propose a plan, but without the majority, the plan will never be implemented. Right. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand why everybody getting their panties in a bunch about what the hell going on or what they saying, because it ain't going no further than their mouths to God's ears. Ain't nobody gonna sit up with no good sense and let no shit like this unravel. What the fuck? We'll have riots breaking out all over the United States. Oh, yeah. Like we just cronies. Like we just ain't got no say in shit. These people crazy, babe. They messy. That's what it is. They messy. They sitting on the TV and they keeping up mess, and they trying to get people to politic out like that light man did up in that Capitol. Oh yeah. He politicked out, y'all, and ended up getting life in prison. Right. That's what the fuck happened. You see what I'm saying? And anybody that worry about any of this shit, y'all gonna crash out on the politics. Cause ain't none of it gonna come to pass. Period. Ain't no motherfucking body finna sit up here and let them block no Planned Parenthood. Come on now, babe. Tell the American people the purpose of Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood is it was basically designed for population control, but the population control they were trying to manage was mostly people that look like me and her. That was Margaret Sanger was one of the ones that started with Planned Parenthood, and it was supposed to be a plan to, I say, allegedly euthanize people of our descent.
And then he talking about blocking funding on fetal research, tissue research. Okay. Tell them what that means. See, y'all, my husband know about this stuff because he was in the military. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And if he don't know about it, we gonna do our research and find out what it's about. What is fetal tissue research?
Fetal tissue research is basically something that they try to see what's going on with babies before they're born, to make sure that they don't have any defects or any kind of diseases coming out the womb. That's what, but they're trying to cut funding for that.
They're trying to cut funding for that, and then they saying that in the public's eyes, mm-hmm. Trump is denying knowing anything about this 2025 proposal. Right. But behind the scenes, he's the one that's pushing Russell Vaught that keep bringing this stuff to fruition.
Right.
Now, I got this off of Democracy Now. That's where y'all could go and find out about the so-called investigation that was done on Russell Vaught and what he was speaking on to the people that went undercover and investigated him. It was a shame and a scandal.
Wow.
It really was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we finna go over some more things that they planning on eliminating and on the 2025 Trump proposal. As I call them out, my husband gonna tell y'all how all of this stuff. Before we get to that, and it's also been for those that travel abroad that have passports. Y'all need to know about the changes that's coming up on your passport in 2025. Okay, they reenacting the Real ID Act, and it will be enforced after May 7th of 2025. The Real ID Act is based on if you traveling from place to place, going through the airports and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See, they ain't really been really pressing down on you about having a current ID or identification to go along with your with your plane ticket and stuff like that.
Right.
They ain't really been implementing the Real ID Act. But as of May 7th, 2025, it will be imposed. So everybody that got expired driver's license IDs or however you've been doing it,
Mm-hmm.
don't go in the airport thinking you've been to travel and ain't got the proper identification you need after May 7th, because you will be pulled aside,
wow,
so to speak, or you won't be able to travel.
Wow.
One or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now now they got it where you can renew your passport online, but these are the criteria that you have to meet in order to have your passport renewed online. You have to be 25 years or older. If you need your passport to use it in 8 weeks or less, this ain't usable. You're gonna have to go and you have to do it the old way. You must have already had a passport for over 10 years, y'all,
Wow.
in order to renew your shit online. You can only apply for a passport for tourism or to travel abroad. You cannot apply for a passport and go stay over in Europe and get caught in Europe with this passport. You can only use it for tourism and visiting different countries for a short period of time. Okay, if you have been living in you have to be living in the United States of America in order to do this online, to renew your stuff online. And you have to already had your passport cannot be damaged, and it can't be messed up in no kind of way, because if it is, you will be denied. Okay, now we finna go to some more things that they trying to eliminate in 2025 under Project 2025, the Trump wish list. Okay, now they want to cut overtime protection for 4.3 million workers. What, babe? Explain to them, our family, our YouTube family, what's the importance of overtime protection?
Overtime protection is because if I'm correct, they used to tax overtime, but now they're trying to, or what Trump was saying when he was campaigning, that he was going to say, well, I'm not going to tax people that's working overtime, because these people, the reason why people work overtime is when they pay their bills, most of the money is gone, so that's why they have overtime.
Okay, Ghana, you did your chores. Okay. Go ahead. Well, we're talking about things that that's being eliminated by the but by Project 2025, supposedly.
Right.
But I don't understand why everybody getting their panties in a bunch, because it's not gonna happen like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Things got to be passed. They got to be voted on.
Right.
All the houses all the different departments in the house has to agree with it in order for it to become law.
Right.
And we just going over tonight some of the things. And my husband was talking about the purpose of overtime protection.
Right. Yeah. So overtime, like I said, overtime protection is, you won't get scrutinized, because some companies be like, well, you can't work overtime, or you can only work, an hour or two overtime. But before, back in the days, in some companies, they used to be like, hey, you can work as much overtime as you want. And now it's like, companies will try to scrutinize you, or they'll be like, well, we don't want you to get overtime, or you getting too much overtime, or you're gonna get overtaxed with your overtime. So yeah, they're trying to cut the overtime protection for that many people. So yeah.
Okay, y'all. Now, the next thing that's on their agenda to stop efforts to lower prescription drug prices.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all realize how that's gonna affect us? Do y'all realize that people like me and my husband that can't get on that don't qualify for state medical, or we make too much for Obamacare? Tell them how that's gonna affect people like us that got that when we go to the doctor, we need to get our prescription filled and we can't.
I mean, I think I heard like the shots, like diabetes shots cost like $600, and it's, man, and just like my wife said, it's just a wish list. But to even wish something like that off of people, to say, we're gonna cut these programs to lower costs for your prescriptions and stuff like that. Why would you even think of something like that? Who thinks of stuff like that? That's gonna clock. One question: do you get paid for YouTube, or do you pay YouTube for your YouTube channel?
No, we don't. We haven't gotten. Well, we don't get paid yet. Right. We just started. Yeah. We don't have it's phases. Yeah. That you have to go through before you can get monetized. Right. You see what I'm saying? We're in our third phase. We don't even have 500 subscribers yet.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Yep.
And the reason why we don't have 500 subscribers yet, Ghana, is because now, between the both of us and our family members, we can get 500 subscribers. Right. But that ain't what we want to do. We want our subscribers to be strangers. Right. We let God be on this channel, because can't everybody be on this channel, baby? Because can't everybody understand, and can't everybody commit to our commentary? Right. So see, we doing this one subscriber at a time, because I don't look at the people that subscribe to my channel. I don't look at them as subscribers. I look at them as family members, because what we talk about on this channel is so real. Don't everybody agree? So only the ones that subscribe agree with what we talk about and how we run this channel, because this channel is ran through God. It ain't ran through us. Okay, now, number 3, they want to limit access to food assistance on an average, that feeds on an average more than 40 billion people in 21.6 million households rely on food assistance, on this food assistance program.
Wow.
You're an engineer. Oh, you do college classes. My husband is an engineer.
Because I want to make a science channel, because I take nuclear engineering. Oh, okay. Okay. That's good.
But you know what? That's what you should do.
Yeah.
If that's what's on your heart to do, then that's what you should do, Ghana. Visions that can change the world is trapped inside an ordinary person that looks just like me and you, who's afraid to dream out loud.
Mhm.
So if God put that on you to do that, then do that. And you understand, I'll make sure that everybody on my channel know that that you building a channel that's based on nuclear engineering. You don't know how many people going to school for that maybe need help with that.
Yeah.
So if that's what you gonna do, go on and do it and stop being afraid.
Yeah.
Don't then be the failure, but a try. But I'm telling you, these first 500 subscribers, whatever you lock down on, that's what you stay consistent with. And how you gonna build your channel every single day, you got to come on. Every single day, maybe 2-3 times a day if you're not working. Dedicate yourself to doing that.
So
okay,
that food limit, the limited access to food assistance, I know that's not going to happen. I definitely know that's not going to happen because, I mean, some Americans they need that assistance. So I think that's just gonna
it ain't gonna right. That's what I'm saying. That half of this shit ain't gonna even make it to a vote, right? Because food limiting access to food assistance, limited to what?
Right.
This is America.
Right.
Limiting it to what? It done been limited out as much as it can be limited. Mm-hmm. So what they want to limit it to? Right. Y'all, we got homeless people in the United States of America. This supposed to be one of the richest countries in the world. Mm-hmm. And we got homeless people. We got hungry people. We got sick people. We got people that could barely make it here. Right. Why? Yeah. They need to do away with all of this Democrat and Republican bullshit. That's what they need to do. And it needs to be one thing: we the people, by the people, for the people. That's what it needs to be. Then we wouldn't have all this behind the scene bullshit going on. Okay. They want to cut the American Rescue Act, APR. What do that mean, babe? A program that has been created or saved over 220,000 jobs.
Right. That I think that funding is like when they fund like Urban League and stuff like that, and just and you don't have to be a college student just to go to the Urban League, because you go to the Urban League and say, hey, I want to learn something, and they were like, okay, we got these classes, and it's free as long as you sign up and you say you're going to come to the classes. So that's part of that American Rescue Plan. Yeah. So that's part of that. And they can't cut that. They can't cut that.
Tell me why. Why do you think they can't cut it?
Because you have more people out in the street committing. Because when people out in the street, they don't have anything to do, and you got these teenagers and stuff like that. Not just teenagers, young adolescents, and people in their 20s, late 20s or early 30s, and they really need to get some training, but they can't afford it. Then the government knows that if they don't keep these programs, they're gonna act up. They're gonna maybe commit crimes, and it's just gonna be worse for society. So yeah, and you gotta remember, people, even though some people are when I say people, some younger generations think that people are walking around aimlessly. They're not. They have a desire to do something. They have a desire to do a job or do a career. So if they can't cut, they're not gonna cut that.
Okay. Number 5, restrict access to medication, abortions. So,
that one, I will give you that one, because as far as I don't know, restrict access to medicated divorce,
abortions. Wow. So that means that if I don't understand what that means. Do that means that if a person get an abortion, they won't be allowed the medication to heal their body, or do that means that they're restricted access to abortions? I don't, or the abortion medication that get rid of children.
Yeah, because I think they made an abortion pill now, something like that.
Yeah, the plan. Yeah,
the plan B.
the morning after and the plan B.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Yeah.
So then, so you know how that's gonna affect us, because y'all, we gonna have more. If child abuse gonna go up, child neglect gonna go up. Child abandonment gonna blow up. You see what I'm saying? We don't have good families as it is, or families as it is that want to adopt and take in children from drug abusers as it is. So they want to stop access to a medication for abortions. Why? That ain't gonna do nothing but lead to more prison sentences, more people. People still gonna lose their children in the long run, and all that's gonna do is trigger down sex trafficking, drug kids coming up missing, kids being killed. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a domino effect if they get rid of that. Wow. Kids being abused, kids being neglected, right. Kids being left abandoned. Right. Who got? I mean, come on, y'all. Right. Okay, push more than 33 million Americans enrolled in Medicaid towards Medicare Advantage and other private options that are worse. Wow. They want to do away with that. Hey, Layla.
Do you remember me? I didn't even on your live stream, but I just hear you say kids getting killed. So yeah, I mean, that was the
when we reading some of the Trump wish list, so they call it. Right. And in his Project 2025 proposal, and one of them is to restrict access to medication for abortions. Yeah. That means the Plan B pill or the morning after pill, they want to restrict access to that. But if like we were saying, if they do that, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of child abandonment. It's gonna be a lot of kids left in the hospitals. It's gonna be a lot of child abuse. Right. Child neglect gonna go up in the worst way. Yeah. I say I have adopted one kid.
I'm 19, and there's a lot of kids in the adoption centers. Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what and that's what we talking about, Ghana. It's not a lot of homes, right, that kids that are suitable for children to go into, baby. You know what I'm saying? The reality of it is a lot of these people, they're getting into foster care and all that other stuff because it's beneficial to them monetarily. Right. But they ain't taking care of these children. Right. That's why crime's going up so high. A lot of these kids that are out here in the streets, y'all, doing all these crimes and stuff, they were foster children at one time. And they got abused more in foster care than they ever would have got abused had their mothers or fathers or family members came and took responsibility for them. Right. And if they restrict or get rid of this medication, we in for that. That's a trigger down effect that's gonna be on the Department of Children and Family Services. They already catching hell, y'all, trying to get these kids in good adoptive homes and foster care and get people to adopt children. People don't want to do that no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these children right here today that's doing this and that's on this, y'all, they were once foster children. Wow. And when they turned 18, they just got turned away in the streets. Half of them be trafficked, The other half somewhere unalive because they trusted the wrong people. And the ones that you see now, they just got caught up in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And they in and out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
They statistics.
Wow.
And they want to try to do away with the abortion, restrict this. For what?
Right.
Then, okay, the American enrollment in Medicare, they want to do away with the Medicare, y'all. They want to do away with this shit, and they want to push people to places like a Medicaid Advantage and other private companies that are worse than that. Elaborate on that, babe.
The Medicare that they're on, a lot of older generations are on right now. They have good care that's going on, but in order to slash the budget, I should say, they're gonna say, well, okay, we're gonna have to put you, you're on this plan, but now we have to put you on this plan, which is worse because it might be a doctor might have like, I'm just throwing a number out. A doctor might have 10 patients on his agenda, but now he's gonna have like 20 or 30 patients on his agenda. He can't see all these patients, and it's just gonna be worse. They're gonna have the worst medication. It's just gonna be bad. It's just like kind of like you being demoted or something like that for being an American and being in the older generation and being sick or having a pre-exposed condition, and they just
it's a mess. In other words, it's 9:46. I have to get up. I have to get off. See y'all tomorrow. See you later. See you later, Ghana. Have a good night. Thank you so much.
We come on at 8 o'clock.
We come on at 8 o'clock every night, babe. And in between time while I'm at work, I pop in and out and I do a lot of short videos.
Appreciate you, Ghana.
Thank you so much for coming to spend time with our family. Have a good night and be blessed tomorrow at work. Okay. And this also, y'all, exposed over 368,000 children in foster care to the risk of increased discrimination.
Mm-hmm.
What are they saying? Thank you, baby.
All right. To risk of increase of discrimination. Yeah, a lot of these kids, they want, a lot of people when they do get either foster kids and stuff like that or adoption, some of them only want a certain kid, a certain race of kid, I should say. And being that a lot of these programs they're trying to allegedly cut or just get rid of, it's going to be a disadvantage to the kids that might be a minority that's trying to present themselves as a legitimate kid, a genuine kid, to say, hey, look, I want to come into this foster home, or I want to be adopted. I'm a good kid, and they're going to try to cut it because of discrimination.
Now, y'all, I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead and finish. I'm sorry.
And I'm thinking also too that it might be something that they tell these allegedly coming in foster parents, hey, don't try to discriminate or don't try to just say, okay, I just want a particular kid because of such and such reason, and that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair.
Right. In other words, maybe they want to adopt a white kid, a light kid. I'm going to say light, excuse me. A light kid that came from a less fortunate family. Mm-hmm. Y'all, it ain't too many ethnicities that want to adopt African American children. Mm-hmm. Come on, let's just say it the way it is. Mm-hmm. You understand? On our channel, we brutal and real. It's a lot of families that don't want to be bothered with African American kids because they think they came from a bad background. Right. But this what I got to say. What I don't understand is where the hell is these people families? that these
Right.
kids got to go in a foster system in the first place.
Right.
Where's the grandparents? If the mothers can't handle them, where's the grandparents?
Yep.
Where's the grandparents on the father's side?
Yep.
Where's the sisters? Where are these children families at that they ending up in foster care in the first place? That's what I don't understand.
That's a good question. Wow.
This right here, we should have 99 problems, y'all, when it come around to living this life. But we shouldn't have no problems when it come around to these children. Right. Yeah. It take two to tango. It take two to fuck and suck. Not one, but two. To have a good night. Yeah. And if you wake up out of that good night and a child is produced, that child come with 8, 9 generations of family members. Why in the world is African American children, any ethnicity of children, ending up in foster care? Right. When you got sisters, you got brothers, you got mothers, you got fathers, you got aunts, you got uncles, you have cousins. Yeah. You come on. That shouldn't even be. It just shouldn't even be, Gerry. When God come back, the people that God is that's gonna stand before God and get judged is deeper than we could ever imagine. Yep. I'm telling y'all, it's deeper than we could ever imagine, than we ever realize. Because the Bible says, the least you do unto my little ones, you have done unto me. So when you fucking suck and make that baby and decide because the daddy gone that you don't want that baby or you want to mistreat that baby, that's your condemnation. Because that baby didn't ask to come here. And if God allowed you to get pregnant, it was for a reason. It wasn't for you to throw in the towel and say, F it, I ain't going to do it no more. We should have 99 problems with this 2025 proposal without motherfuckers talking about doing anything to foster care. Because it shouldn't be no kids in no foster care. Period, point dot. That's it, that's all. If the mother side of the family don't want the kid, give it to the father side. Don't just throw it away. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these girls, y'all, and a lot of these women, I got to tell the truth. We rather, because we don't want to see the daddy happy. And we don't want to see the daddy girlfriend helping him raise his child. We rather crash out and let the system, let the Department of Children and Family Services take the child instead of giving the child to the daddy side of the family. They rather let their child go with a bunch of strangers and get mistreated and get done in, all because they can't take the fact that the daddy done left them and moved on with somebody else. That's all this shit about. Especially in our culture. That's all this about. And back in the days, y'all, it was unheard of for an African American child to be put in foster care. African American kids, y'all, family members, y'all, love their grandchildren. They love their grandchildren. They love their grandchildren first and foremost. You understand that? They love them the most. First and foremost. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand for the life of me how anybody could sit up and let their kid, their newborn baby, go into foster care. I can understand if you were raped or something like that happened and this child, you really didn't want this child. I can understand a situation like that. But anything less than that, no. Mm-mm. It's unheard of. It's unheard of, especially in our generations and in our culture. If an African American child is in foster care, it's cause that mother crashed out. You understand? Cause that mother has a mother that has a father, and that mother has a father, and sisters, and brothers, and aunts, and uncles, and cousins. And not only that, that child got a daddy that got a whole generation. I just don't, I'm not understanding that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And for those of you that do that, condemnation gonna be your judge.
Yeah.
You can't do that to God's little ones, baby. He will whoop you with many stripes. Period. You want to get done in, mess with a kid.
Yeah.
Mess with a kid.
That's why when guys go to jail that don't mess with a kid, they already know, they like,
right.
They already know this, like it's only a certain amount of time they can stay in jail, and
they ain't gonna make it.
Yep.
People really frown. America really frown. That's why that Matt Gaetz guy that Trump wants to be his attorney general. That's why he having such a hard time. Don't nobody want him in there. Right. The Republicans or the Democrats. No one likes a person that messes with a child. You understand what I'm saying? If you over the age of 15, I don't even consider you as a child. Because you know the difference between right and wrong. And if the only way a stranger is going to coerce a 15 or 16-year-old to come with them, they ain't snatching them. Right. They voluntarily going. Right. So if you over the age of 15, I don't even, unless that child is disabled. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or have some type of systemic mental issue. That's the only way I would judge a person that got with them. Other than that, if you are normal 15 or 16-year-old and you go with that person, you went with that person on your own recognizance. And that person shouldn't have to go to jail or life be ruined because of a decision you made because you are out of control teenager. No, that shouldn't happen. Period. Okay, number 6. They want to deny students in 25 states and in Washington, D.C. access to student loans because their state provides in-state tuition and undocumented immigrants. I agree with that. Okay. That's the one proposal I agree with. Because guess what, y'all? And I'm going to tell y'all why. We're all God's children. Right. Wherever we live in this world, we all came from God. Unfortunately, some of God's children was born in bondage. That's just the way the world is. Like kids in Haiti. Right. Haiti is a poor country, y'all. But fucking and sucking worldwide. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They made children. These children are born in poverty. They're born in bondage. They didn't ask to come here. Now, these illegal immigrants, y'all, listen to me. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just speaking what I'm saying. Because on this channel, I tell the truth. We can't go that. Let me use me as an example. On Wednesday, I text my husband at work at BK because I got attacked by a Puerto Rican girl. Okay, for no reason. Except for I do my job. I saved her job. Because my manager, my GM asked me, Shirley, do you want me to go back and roll back the footage? If I go in here and I roll back this footage and I see a weapon in this, and we gonna call a lady, in this lady's hand, she's automatically terminated. Because you cannot pick up a weapon against nobody on our job.
Right.
When she said, when she said that, y'all, oh no, but you don't understand English. Oh no, we gonna look. I'm so sorry, y'all. I wanted her fired. Ain't no need in me lying. I may as well go on and be real with my YouTube family. I wanted her to be fired. And I had the power to get her fired. But I heard God say, don't be the reason she don't have nowhere to live here. Don't be the reason she don't have nothing to eat. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Now in this case, I'm going to let God handle the vengeance. In this case right here. Now, had it been another scenario, I would have handled it. But y'all, you got to know when to stand down. Now, I'm using this example for proposal number 6. Denying the right for undocumented immigrants to receive
free money, basically.
Loans and tuition to go to school. Y'all, we can't go in their country and do it. Why should they be allowed to come to our country and do it? Why? And I use that as an example because just like I told my husband, Gerry, that girl would have never spoke up for me like that. Y'all, she was screaming, "Police-y, police-y." I said, you the one gonna go to jail. Because if they come in here and roll that camera back and they see you with that knife, you're going to jail. That's an intimate threat.
Yep.
But soon as she realized that the proof was on that camera and had my GM rolled it back, she would have been fired instantly.
And probably sent to jail.
Everything, and sent to jail. Everything changed.
And probably deported.
That woman was not trying to do anything on my behalf until it was shame on her. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So I agree with this one. This one right here, I totally agree with, because if we as American people cannot go to other countries and do things out of their law books, why should they be able to come to the United States and take money that was meant for my grandchild or your grandchild or your great-grandchild or your child or your niece or your nephew or whoever to go to school? You can't come to another country and sop up their benefits and and what's meant for their people. You can't do that because we'll never be able to do it in their countries. Even swap ain't never been no swindle, baby. Period. It is what it is. So this one right here, I really agree with. Okay. The last one we're gonna discuss for tonight, because y'all, it's 9 pages and it's so much.
Wow.
So every night I'm going to give y'all 7 of the different programs that Trump proposal 2025 trying to eliminate. I gave y'all 5 the other night. The one that I didn't agree with the most was for the veterans. Because I feel like this, we should die trying to make sure that their mental, their stability, everything about them is whole. Because they served they the reason why I can sit. My husband is the reason why I can sit on YouTube today and run my damn mouth at y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Yeah. And I don't feel, because I am a veteran's wife and I see the after effects of things, hell no, I don't agree with that. Y'all should give veterans whatever the hell they want and then some, because they fought for us. Didn't know it. Didn't know us from a tube of toothpaste. But they fought for us.
Dave Clark, hey, I hate to leave this live. Remember that peace and love always from Marine from Tampa, Florida.
All right, David.
Yeah.
Good night, baby. I hope you feel better, and we'll see you tomorrow night, okay?
All right, at ease.
All right, baby. Have a good night. Take it easy.
All right.
Everything gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't agree with that.
Right.
I don't agree with that, y'all. I don't have nothing against other ethnicities that come to the United States, but we can't go on their territory and do anything. So they shouldn't be allowed to come to the United States undocumented and is an illegal immigrant. That's what's going on down here in the Carolinas. A lot of killings, allegedly, are being done by undocumented immigrants down here in the Carolinas, allegedly. That's right. Besides black on black crime as usual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I agree with that 100-fold. You shouldn't be allowed to come and do this. Stay strong and happy. Remember to respect this life. That's right.
And I'll catch up next time. Yeah. We appreciate you, Dave, and you have a great night.
All right, baby. Good night, Dave. Honey, ain't nobody. Okay, now number 7, roll back. This is what they want to do right here, and I don't agree with this at all. Because we the people, for the people, by the people. They want to roll back civil rights protection across multiple fronts, including cutting diversity, equality, and in conclusion, related programs. The LGBTQ rights in health care, education, and workplace. Elaborate on that, babe.
So they've been trying to roll back civil rights since like the 90s, and they've been trying everything. Now that a lot of Republicans are not just Republicans, it's just a lot of people in higher up positions. They're trying to say, well, you know, you guys you really don't need protection anymore. You guys are not going through Jim Crow. You're not really being oppressed anymore and stuff like that. So you really don't need protection from this. But it's a lot of things that they block from us. It's a lot of things that they take away from us, and it's a lot of things that they discriminate against us with. And that's you messing with people's civil rights, and they just trying to roll. They trying to roll back civil rights protection because if we don't have, we're not protected, they can do anything. They can, catch people when the sun goes down. They can do what they did, before civil rights. So that's what that is.
And y'all know good well that shit ain't finna happen. It'll be riots all over America.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
Come on. America done progressed, done aged, and everything else since the 1800s.
Yep.
But people ain't laying down no more, baby.
Oh, yeah.
People ain't laying down. People ain't shutting up. They ain't sitting in corners.
Right.
They ain't twiddling their thumbs. They ain't doing that. So for real, that ain't nothing to even worry about, y'all. All this stuff ain't nothing but smoke and mirrors.
Yep.
That's all it is. Ain't none of this shit gonna come to pass. Mark my words. None of it. It's gonna be one hell of a fight. Y'all, I wanna tell y'all before we move on into our daily strength of the day. I wanna tell y'all about this this story that Dr. Richie on Indisputable was talking about tonight. They found a 7-year-old black boy hanging in the bathroom stall on the door. One a little light kid was supposedly ran to get help. The little boy was hurt pretty bad. And this is what really bothers me. The principal of this school that didn't give a damn about this little boy being hung in the bathroom. They got to him just in the nick of time, y'all. Because other than that, this little boy probably wouldn't even be here with us today. They don't know how the little boy got there. And the kid that ran and got the principal ain't telling. But the mother and father done sparked a nationwide investigation on it. But what really scares me is that the principal of this school is a nominee of Trump to be the head of his Department of Education.
Wow.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Trump, let me tell y'all something. Trump is a lot of things, y'all, but he ain't a fool.
Right.
And all of this shit right here is foolish. Because if a bunch of light people sit around a table and think that any of this shit gonna fly, what they doing, this Trump 2025 proposal, y'all, it don't only apply to people like Roland Martin don't want us to think. It don't only apply to people that look like me and my husband. It applies to every ethnicity that's a minority. You understand that? Because it's more light people bringing this stuff to our attention than it is people that look like me. You understand what I'm saying? So no. So it ain't a race issue. It's a minority issue. That's what it is. It's a minority issue. It ain't my issue. It ain't Karen issue. It ain't Lisa issue. It ain't Bob issue. It ain't Joe issue. If you a minority, if you're not a Trump status, you're a minority. Trump 2025 proposal affects you and somebody in your family as well as it does me. So this ain't even about no race, the way they, contrary to their popular belief. It's not even about race. It's about a certain group of people.
Elites.
That's what it's about.
Yep.
And if your name ain't in that pile, you need to sit down somewhere. You need to be for the people, by the people. Period. That's it. That's all, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for this. This is not a race issue. And then this is what make me mad, y'all. If they knew, I'm talking about the Democrats.
Mhm.
I'm talking about everybody, babe, that got something to say now.
Mhm.
Y'all, how long they say this proposal 2025 been this handbook been in circulation? So why the fuck they just now trying to blow the whistle and trying to bring it to the forefront now when they should have been doing it all along? Why wasn't this shouted out from the highest mountaintop at Kamala Harris rallies and all that other stuff? Why? I mean, it was out there, but it wasn't out there the way it is now.
Yeah.
So if they knew that all of this was in a proposal, why was they so quiet in trying to bring it to bring it to the forefront?
Wow. That's deep.
Right. They just like they was calling, asking people, are you a voter? Are you a registered voter? They should have had machines calling. Have you heard about the Trump 2025 proposal? Every minute, that should have been on a shout out line, or that should have been a commercial, or that should have been a reason to campaign. But now that the American people done spoke, that's all you see. That's all you hear about. Is this 2025 proposal?
Yeah.
Why? Because they want people to politic out. That's what they want to do. They want to put enough fear in y'all minds about all this bullshit that we are politic out to the point that we go and do dumb shit and end up like that Trump supporter with life in fucking prison. The devil is a lie. Y'all better stay prayed up. That's what y'all better do, and ask God for directions and ask God what's true and what's not true, and where you want me to stand and what you want me to believe in. That's what y'all need to do.
Yeah.
For real, and leave the politics to the bullshit, because that's all it is.
Yeah.
And make a difference where y'all can make a difference in y'all communities and y'all state, at the local level. That's where you can make a difference. You understand? That surpasses our understanding. That don't have nothing to do with us, babe. It do, but it don't. It's so minute. And what it has something to do with is unbelievable. It really is. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm done with our seven things tonight that they want to eliminate on the Trump wish list for our proposal 2025 that Russell Bolt wrote and supposed to be trying to implement on the down low, allegedly. Right. But we gonna see. Yep. We the American people gonna see. That's right. All right, babe. That's a good commentator, babe. Thank you. Good information. Good information and know good things about the wish list. So we're gonna get into some word, and that's right. Because after all this stuff, y'all, you got to be able to shift the focus and to shift your mind. Because I don't know about y'all, but when we get through after we come on and I do my commentary, some days I be angry at the things that's going on in this world that I'm sharing with y'all. Sometimes some of this stuff get to me. Yeah. Because for one, I'm an African American woman. And I know a lot of this stuff is geared towards my culture and my race. But it don't help that my culture and my race is against each other neither. Right. So don't none of that help neither. Yeah. So my only way out and my only recourse and recess and reset is hearing the word of God. Yeah. Come on, baby. Okay. It's
title is The Right Fuel. It is good to proclaim your unfailing love in the morning. Psalms 92:2. All right. There are a number of different fuel options at the pump. A driver can choose from regular, premium, and at some stations, an ethanol-based fuel. All three options will work in most cars, but some vehicles were designed to run best with premium gasoline. The engine will not operate at its optimum on regular gas, and long term it and on regular gas and long term it has the propensity to break down sooner. God designed us not to simply trudge through our days, but to thrive. In Psalms 92, he admonishes us to begin our days reflecting on his unfailing love. His intent is that we would be strengthened in our spirits to know that no matter what comes our way, we have been loved with a love that is incapable of failure. Can we function without knowing this? Sure, just like a car on regular gasoline. But we are designed to run on premium each day, remembering that we are loved, so we dwell in grace and peace instead of anxiety and fear. And the question is, do you refuel with God's love every day, or trust in something cheaper? Oh, that's deep. And in that chapter and verse again, it says, "It is good to proclaim your unfailing love in the morning." In Psalms.
And what is the question again, babe?
Do you refuel with God's love every day, or trust in something cheaper?
Y'all, I trusted in something cheaper on Wednesday because I swear to God, I wanted that lady to be fired. I cried to my husband, didn't I, babe?
Mm-hmm.
I cried because I'm like, babe, I don't understand what God doing. I really don't. These people, that woman wouldn't have never saved my job the way I saved hers. She wouldn't have never done that, y'all. So I was fueled on something cheaper, my anger. But then God love prevailed because I heard him say, don't be the reason for that. Right. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Sometimes, y'all, and I even cried to my co-workers and I said, I don't understand this. Because she wouldn't have never stood up for me the way I did for her. She wouldn't have done that. She didn't give a hell. You understand, y'all? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all now. Listening to this stuff every day. Because I study this. Mm-hmm. That's how I'm able to bring it to y'all. Because I study it. None of this stuff is easy. But it has to be done. Because there's people that can't read. And they're adults. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that can read but don't understand what things mean. Yeah. And how these things are going to affect them. So it's my job to sit up and study this stuff and bring it to y'all. I bring y'all 7 a day because I think that's more than enough for anybody to handle. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to go over the number 7 because the number 7 is completed, which means that once I bring it to y'all, it's up to y'all to do what y'all gonna do with it. Y'all either gonna accept it or y'all gonna push it away. But that's all I can do. I can bring it to y'all and it's up to y'all to let it resonate however it resonates. But when I sit up and I hear this type of stuff, I ain't gonna lie and tell y'all that it don't bother me because it does. Because I'm a grandmother. And I have grandchildren that got to grow up in this world. I'm about to be 55 next Tuesday. My husband, 58. We done lived half of our life. You see what I'm saying? But I'm worried about the ones that's got to stay here and got to endure and got to go through it to get to it. And just like I was saying, a lot of these programs, y'all, they was put in place to hinder people. more so than help them.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? These programs need to be eliminated because they crutches.
Yeah.
Just like
Section 8, not Section 8.
Trump, look, Matt resigned. Supposedly Matt Gaetz done resigned, y'all.
Okay.
From being Trump top attorney general. It just came through.
Right.
I have that story for y'all tomorrow night. He need to. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right. They say he the worst when they come round to that. Messing with teenage girls. They say he the worst, y'all. Yeah. He the worst monster ever hit. That says a lot about Trump, though. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike Trump. I'm one in favor for Trump. But all this bull crap that's going on, I don't agree with that. It ain't time for mess. It's time for things to be aligned and put in place so people can thrive and live, y'all. And like I was saying, I'm not going to lie to y'all when I come on here and tell y'all that this stuff don't bother us. Yes, it does. We're human. And not only that, we African Americans. You know what I'm saying? But like I had to tell my husband, this ain't about race. This ain't about race. This is about a class of people. Not a race of people, but a class of people. You see what I'm saying? And if you fall in that class that this proposal speaks against, then you who is for. Period. No matter what color you are. That's right. Y'all, we gonna end our commentary here tonight. And what I'm gonna tell y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Williams Us 1969. Check out the lives, give the lives a thumb up so we can stay in the algorithm. If you're not a part of our family, we invite y'all to become, if something we talk about that resonate or relate to you, we invite you to consider subscribing and becoming a part of our YouTube family. If not, thank you for stopping by and visiting us for the time, for the short time that you did, and liking our thumbs up and giving our videos a thumbs up and liking what we talk about. You're welcome to come back and join our family at any time. Take us out, baby.
All right. Just like I said, just like she said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we just love everybody. I love her.
I love you.
And we are out. We are out.
We out, baby. We'll see y'all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Mr. Gerry gonna teach his class on how to buy, sell, and trade stock. Because we was not able to do it Sunday. And because we're dedicated to our channel and our YouTube family, he will be on tomorrow night at what time, baby?
8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock sharp to do his class on how to buy, sell, and trade stock. I'll be on earlier tomorrow after I get off work to do my commentary on Trump Proposal 2025. Do you regret who you voted for? Till tomorrow night, y'all. And tomorrow, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day tomorrow. Stay prayed up. Talk to God. And always communicate. If you need me, DM me at Williams Us 1969 at gmail.com or drop in our description or whatever, and when we get it, we'll reach back out.
That's right.
Okay? Till then, y'all stay down and stay prayed up. We're the Williamses, and we're out. Bye, y'all.
See y'all.
See ya. Bye.
See ya.